Bald-Sicilian, FBS. I am very grateful for Fat Bald-Sicilian. I'll tell you why. FBS created more channels than Comcast. Okay, FBS endorsed a lot of channels. He created a lot of channels, and I bet he can't count how many channels that he has helped to get monetized, and I'm one of them.
You know, and then it's not like you have no violence on your record until you're 30, and then one night you just decide to go out and kill a cop. It doesn't happen like that.
Fabrizio was always a tough kid. He was a tough kid. He had a nice punch. If you hit you, he would knock you the fuck out.
I already had the position. I don't want to say boss, but that's what I was. I had the position. I was made directly with New York, and I didn't have to answer to nobody in my area.
I didn't watch the show, so I didn't really understand the magnitude or, like, you know, how big this moment was.
But you know what? When De Niro asked him to let the old lady stay, you know, and she has to stay with the dog. Well, God never started, huh? You know that scene? And he was like, "Stop."
Anytime I got to shoot at John's restaurant on East 12th Street, which was like a big mob hangout where like Joe the Boss Masseria would like hold court, and I got to work with Ivo Nandi, who played Joe the Boss. Those were some of my favorite scenes.
And the moment you walk in, I could recognize who's at the bar, who's sitting at the table, FBI. And this is the first time that I meet Sonny Franchitti.
Matter of fact, outside the Bada Bing, Satin Dolls, we put a curtain in the parking lot. Everyone was wondering, why is that big curtain in the parking lot? We were rehearsing the hanging scene.
I'm living proof, guys. I'm living proof. I mean, no, I'm no millionaire or nothing, but listen, look at my life 4 years ago. I was in a fucking hotel. I was selling crack. I was snorting coke. I was drinking myself to fucking death. I was literally taking bags full of Ativan just because I wanted to die in my sleep. I was all alone, you know, and now I'm here. I have my family. I have a little bit of money in the bank. I got everything I want. And I got you guys in this channel. So if I can do it, any of you can do it. Gizzo, what's up, everybody? I forgot to title the show Freestyle Friday because, you know, it's not even a freestyle. It doesn't matter. I have a topic in mind, as you can see from the title. Nico Cia Connection, $5 for an espresso. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. Donations would be appreciated tonight. It's Friday. That's FaxP, $4.99. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. 61 people. It might go slow. I think who's on stand-up douche or something. Salute, Dave. It doesn't really matter. You know, I'm going to say what I have to say, and then it'll probably be an hour show. You know what I mean? Just let everybody know. Maybe possibly a little less. We have already had a fantastic day and night. We had a great time. We just got home, literally, like 10 minutes ago. And I am stoked. I am thrilled. I couldn't be happier at this point, honestly. A lot of good things happened today. A lot of memories were made and stuff. And I'm very grateful for it. But I'm also ready to fuck somebody up, you know? So let's do that. Miss Can't Be Wrong, Dave, Antonino, Nico Cia Connection. Good day. Good day, FBS and chat. On the way in, wipe your shoes on the doormat, hit the like, and get FBS a cup of coffee via Cash App, Silamana79. Thank you, Nico Cia. Thank you very much, my friend. Stacks. No. Stacks might be more of a zero than this guy. Or this guy might be more of a zero than Stacks. I'm not even sure. Honestly, you judge for yourself. I'm obviously going to be talking about JC if you haven't. And I say obviously because, I don't know, apparently he's been talking about me all night, so I figure most of you heard that. He is a fucking liar. Everything that comes out of his mouth is a fucking bullshit lie, and I'm going to tell you about some of it. Now, I want to make this clear. Michael Hensley, we love you too. I don't want to talk about this douche. That's why I really don't. You know, I did the video after the soft white underbelly thing, and every now and then some shots are taken, but There's no point in fighting with JC, guys. He wants this. He wants to be relevant somehow in this community. He's been on here 3 fucking years. He has yet to find a morsel of relevance. Okay. And of course, like everybody else, he thinks he's going to use my name to do it. I'm going to fucking annihilate him tonight just because of some things, specific things that I heard him say I want to address. I fucked that all up, that whole sentence. I'm going to address him tonight just because of some specific things I heard him say. There you go. Somebody sent me a clip. Actually, 2 or 3 people sent me clips. So, I'm going to address that shit, but I don't, other than that, it's not going to be every day fucking fighting with JC. It's not happening. You know what I mean? It's not happening. I'm not going to give him that. That's what he wants more than anything. I'm not giving him that. But we'll have fun tonight. Timothy Sullivan, good to see you. Argo, the tough is real tough after he got 100,000 views on a 5 million sub channel. Weak numbers still for that amount, you ask me. Well, not only that, what he's really pissed off about is what we did to him in the comment section. There's nobody that's going to watch that video, see all those comments, and take this guy seriously. So that's really good enough. But no, I mean, did he even go up 5 subscribers since then? I mean, I think he's still less than 2,000. He's like 1,600 subs. I mean, how is that even possible? And I don't even think they're all real. I'm telling you right now, I don't. Took him 3 years, and I don't even think they're real. Butterfly Kisses, good to see you. Jane Creek, Ronan 456. I'm in such a good mood, guys. Chicago Muscle, what's up, my man? I made sure you ended your show before I started mine. I'm not going to be doing night shows, so Chicago, you're good. This is because we were out all day, and I want to try to make a little more money tonight, which, I'm having a feeling that isn't going to happen, but we'll see. You never know. If I'm not making money, I'll make it a shorter show, but I'm going to get to my point either way, guys. JC is at the bottom of the barrel now. He ran to deadly. Oh, my God. See what I mean? I mean, JC, oh, my God. Yeah, Chicago. You got to hear the way he's talking. He's super tough now. You got to hear him. This motherfucker, I want to tell you guys something. Okay? This dude was on my channel one time as far as, in a confrontational way, us actually beefing. I brought him on the show. I dropped the link. He came on, and I fucking annihilated him, and he himself admitted it. He said just a couple of weeks later, he says, well, you got to give it to FBS, in that stupid voice. You got to give it to FBS. He's annihilated everybody in the community, including me, which you're right about. I have. But this motherfucker said tonight, let me go through the shout outs. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Martha Fowler, good to see you. Stevie the Gypsy, Lee, Cole's gay neighbor. JC got almost 80 views on his last video. Before the Soft White interview, it would have been 40. Yes, I agree. Robert B, what's up, my man? I disagree. Someone read Vlad TV's Raymundi comments and still thought it was a good idea to work with him. Get your bread, JC. I guess. So let me play the clip for you. Let me do it that way. I just got to find it. Who sent it to me? I got it. Is this it? Now, I didn't realize at first he's talking about me. The first word he says, the first words are, I refuse to let him go on my show. Listen to what this is. And all you guys that have been here forever, you're going to automatically know this is bullshit. Listen to this.
He refused to let me go on his show to answer this stuff publicly because he knew what would have happened. I would have tore his ass to shreds for that.
My ass? What are you, fucking crazy, JC? JC, bro. Nobody on here is really a match for me, but especially not you. Are you kidding me, bro? I humiliated you last time. JC must really be getting high. He's in his own little fucking fantasy world lately. He's real tough. He's a big deal in his own mind. He's something to be worried about. This is amazing. I can't even, but you're lying. You know why? Guys, you've been watching me for years. throughout the whole meme thing, did I ever waver from it being NB? Even through my hatred for Johnny Mac, I said it wasn't Johnny Mac. I defended the living shit out of JC. What he's about to say is a total lie. I never insinuated it was him or said, oh, maybe it could have been. That did not happen. He's full of shit. I actually defended this cocksucker just over the last couple of weeks by saying, I told you it wasn't JC, and I have no reason to defend him. It's just me being honest again. Just because I don't like a guy, I'm not going to sit here and fucking act differently than I would if we were friends and say, oh, now that he's coming after me. I could have said, no, you know what, Angel, I think it might have been JC. No, I know it was NB. I know it was NB. Who is JC? Exactly, Martha. He is no fucking buddy. And if you're here for the next 2 years, you still won't know who he is. Okay? Let me play you the rest of this shit. He's already lying. Everything that comes out of his fucking mouth. Besides, how does he have all this time? I mean, do cartels give you this many vacation days? Are they sick days? Is it paid time off? I don't understand. Shouldn't you be buying large amounts of marijuana from Mexican cartels and selling them to the mafia right now, JC? You fucking fraud. Listen to this clown. Look, Jesse Roth, FBS, you did defend JC. A lot of us did. Him lying on you is BS. Yeah, but what's he going to do? Tell the truth? He's fucking JC. You know what I mean? He's JC. This guy's out of his fucking mind. Like, how dare you, bro? I was the only motherfucker, even so-called friends of you now did not, or friends of yours now didn't defend you. I defended you the whole way. And even after, I guess we started going at it, I defended you. Are you serious? Listen to this shit. You can ask Angel. Ask Angel. It was me and her going back and forth about the memes. Ask her if I ever said, it might have been JC. I'm going to be honest. No. But I'll tell you what, the lower you get, JC, the more I wouldn't put it past you. For real. And wait till you hear what this motherfucker, there's another one I got to play you. Wait till you hear what he says in that one. He made a big fucking mistake tonight. I don't know if you heard this, Chicago, but you're going to want to.
Tore his ass to shreds for that shit. And
in his fantasy world, he would have
torn him common sense.
In his fantasy world, he would have torn FBS to shreds. Yeah, okay, bro. I want to know where you got the dope from. And how is it possibly that good? Listen to this. Now he talks shit about common sense. Another guy, another great guy to make an enemy of. Real smart.
But I would have tore his ass to shreds for that shit. And he had this clown, we'll call him common.
Exactly, Dexter Morgan.
Simp.
Common simp.
Who was also talking shit and running his mouth saying I did those and blah, blah, blah. They both were doing it. And
that did not happen. You know what it is? He's got some problem with common sense now because common sense probably doesn't like him. I mean, me and common sense talked on and off the other night for a while, meaning sending voice messages back and forth. That's why I say on and off. I certainly don't ever think to ask common sense what he thinks about fucking JC. But I'd love it if he was here right now to tell us. Okay? It gets worse. Listen.
There was some others too, because he paid the ultimate price for it. But one of the
I don't know what that means.
That used to be in his chat is this guy who used to go by the name Pete the Killer, pounding that pink veal, which is a phrase for those of you not familiar with. And he actually again, he was one of Piggy's main simps and trolls. And because Piggy said this, if Piggy had never said I did the memes, if Piggy had said, look, I don't know if he did them or I don't think he did them, then I guarantee none of his troll friends or his simps would have done this shit. Same thing with Common Bitch.
JC, first of all, you're fucking with two guys who are going to demolish you. Secondly, I said 1,000 fucking times that it wasn't you, jerk off. Never for a second did I even allude to a possibility of it being you. Never. That never happened. You're a lying fucking cocksucking weirdo. Fraud fucking geek. That's what you are. What the fuck are you even talking about? Wait till you hear what he says about pink veal. That's not on this one, I think. This is it's a different one I got to play you.
refused to let me go on his show
Wait a
to
minute.
answer this stuff. But he actually, again, he was one of Piggy's main simps and trolls. And because Piggy said this, if Piggy had never said I did the memes, if Piggy had said, look, I don't know if he did them.
I never said he did the
think
memes.
he did them, then I guarantee none of his troll friends or his simps would have done this shit. Same thing with Common Bitch. He refused to let me go on his show.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was at the end. What trolls? I don't have trolls, JC. Every show you go on has trolls. There's no trolls here, though. Show me a troll in this fucking chat. Show me somebody. Show me a troll in this chat. These are all regular fucking people. We don't have trolls here. That's what makes our chat the best chat. And anybody who leaves it winds up regretting it and asking to come back. Okay? We have the best fucking chat in the world. What are you talking about? Trolls. Nobody did anything to you, jerk off. You just want something else to whine and piss and moan about. Boston J, I'll only say this once. Antenna King has more stories than Mother Goose and Walt Disney. He is a liar and a piece of garbage. He is like a duck trying to run with wolves. Oh, well said. Well said. Absolutely. OC, never heard FBS say JC made the memes. Yeah, absolutely not. And OC, you watch a lot of my shows. It didn't, and I don't even give a fuck. I don't have to convince this guy. What do I give a fuck? Say whatever you want about me, jerk off. But it's just more lies coming out of your mouth. How many times have I told you, stupid motherfuckers, you can't lie about shit that thousands of people witnessed over years? You can't lie about it. Everybody's going to know you're lying. It's not, I don't know, lie about a private conversation you said we had or something. But when you lie about shit that everything took place on YouTube, everybody knows. Everybody knows. I should call Angel. Angel, did I ever say JC made the fucking memes, even for a second? I'm not going to do that, but you know what I mean? Ask her next time she's live. I stood up for him the whole fucking time. And not even because I liked the guy, but because I was not going to let NB get away with it by passing the blame to JC or Johnny Mac. I was not going to do it. There's no way. I don't let NB skate on any fucking thing. And I saw it happening. Angel was convinced, and it's NB that convinced her that it was JC or Johnny. It was not. I don't give a fuck if I don't like a person. You know what I mean? I'm not just going to blame something on them. I'm going to blame it on who I know did it. NB did it. Everybody knows NB did it. Now listen to the rest of this horse shit. Listen to what else he fucking said. Look, I accidentally went back to Chicago's show and I see Johnny in a fucking pool with floaties on and shit. Funniest picture. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was a total accident, but now I'm cracking up. Listen to this. You guys ready for this? I'm going to go to the bottom of the chat, which I never do, but I want to see what you guys think and how you react to this. Pink Veal was a friend of ours for a long time. Now, when me and SoFlo started beefing, certain people chose sides, which, you know, that's bound to happen. Pink Veal decided to go with a SoFlo, which was his own choice to make. That's fine. Did he trash me? Probably. I don't even remember. But he was with us for a long time and he died. He passed away. Okay. No matter what he did to me, I'm not going to talk shit about him now. He's dead. He died of cancer, I understand. A horrible death. Okay? There's no reason to say a bad word about that person now. No reason. But leave it to lowlife JC because he really is stooping to NB levels of fucking just being a disgusting individual, a fucking animal. He's stooping to that level, to NB's fucking level of scumbaggery. Listen to this shit.
You know, fucking, no, but none of these clowns apologized. None of them. Angel Gotti is the only legitimate person here because she actually apologized.
Angel Gotti blamed you forever. I stood up for you, you fucking jerk off. No, she's the only legitimate purpose here because, or the only legitimate person here, according to you, because you're just like a lot of these simps and you want to be Angel's friend so fucking bad. You're going to start kissing her fucking ass.
You know, fucking, no, but none of these clowns apologized. None of them. Angel Gotti is the only legitimate person.
Who's going to apologize to you? Nobody said you did it. You fucking retard. Nobody said you did it. Who said you did it? Angel. That's the only person who said you did it. Literally the only person. And it's like, oh, now she's the only legit person because she apologized. She's the only one that owed you an apology, you fucking dumbbell. The only one.
You know, fucking, no, but none of these clowns apologized. None of them. Angel Gotti is the only legitimate person here because she actually apologized. And to the scumbag who called my ex-wife's mother dying of cancer, guess what happened to him, folks? He's now dead. You know what he died of? Cancer. He's only like in his 40s, I think. That's what you get when you troll people with cancer. You die of cancer. I am glad that Pounding That Pink Bill is dead, and I hope whatever level of hell he is in right now, that the devil is sticking a pitchfork up his ass.
That comment is gonna turn out real well for you, JC. You're gonna get a response you're not expecting from a lot of people. I mean, is his goal to alienate himself from everybody but stand-up guy and in his fantasy, Angel Gotti? Is that his goal? I mean, you know how many people were friends with Pink Veal? How many content creators? And the only side that ever somewhat accepted him was our side. You know what I mean? And that was only because he had a good clip channel going at the time. You know what I mean? He was tearing apart our enemies. You know? I mean, we didn't even take you seriously, JC. I used to have to tell you to shut the fuck up while you were on my panel. In a friendly way. You know what I mean? Like in other words, you were here as a friend. And I'd have to tell you to shut the fuck up because you never stopped talking. You're a clown, bro. You're a circus clown. And you said that about Pink Veal. I'm telling you, bro, you're more of a lowlife than I thought. You truly are more of a lowlife than I thought. When are you going to start talking about people's wives and kids, you piece of shit? JC, you're the weakest motherfucker on here, bro. And if you ran into any one of us, you'd get hurt real fucking bad. And you know that. You know what I mean? You've never been in a fist fight in your life, bro. You never left the suburbs in your life, except maybe to go visit someone or to go out into the city to shop or something. You know what I mean? But you never lived there. You're a fucking clown and a jerk off. This guy, I guarantee you he can't throw a punch. JC, how much I got to pay to see you throw a punch? Seriously, how much? Guy's unbelievable. He got this big head. He went on soft white underbelly. JC, it didn't do you any good. It didn't do you any good. A couple of people in the comment section believed you until we corrected them. Again, I know what Nico C is saying about Ray Mundy, but that's Ray Mundy. It's a different situation. I think Ray Mundy is at least known. This shit, JC isn't benefiting anybody. Nobody's going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's not making anybody fucking money. Nobody knew who he was when they saw him on there. And now they got fucking, I don't know, 75 people from all sides of MobTube talking about JC being a fraud. You think anybody in that chat who did believe him when they saw the show believes him now? In the comment section? No, of course not. He is embarrassed. He is embarrassed because he's been a nobody and a nothing on here for 3 years. No matter what he does, he can't make himself relevant. He can't be part of the community, really a part of it. He just can't be. You know what I'm saying? He can't be. He's the biggest failure since Stacks. I think Lefty does better than JC. I'm serious. Okay, JC had Gene Borello as a partner and still didn't break 2,000 subs. JC, remember when you were on my dick? Remember when I first hit my 1,000 subs and you did a video congratulating me, talking about how amazing that is, that I hit 1,000 subs in 12 days, how it's unprecedented? Remember when you were all on my dick, bro? And that lasted for years. Now you want my attention just like the rest of these bitches I ignore. So you've decided to make up more lies about me, more fucking lies. This guy will say the shit he says on Soft White Underbelly and then say that I live in a fantasy world because I said I sold crack. In an inner city, okay, he's shocked that I sold crack. Knowing, I have certain types of friends and I have a record for selling powder cocaine? You think it's that far of a stretch that I sold crack? And that's why you sound fucking stupid, because you're taking something that is a complete fantasy, something that is not possible for JC, for him to be a part of a cartel and providing drugs with to the mafia, or providing the mafia with drugs, whatever. I always got to correct myself. Very meticulous. Anyway, he says all that crazy shit. He makes up these insane lies about himself. And then when I call him out, he's like, oh, look at you. You said you sold crack. What of it? What? Of course I did. What do you mean, bro? I could get 12 people on the phone right now to tell you I sold crack. Are you kidding me? We literally, me and Shanna, literally ran into somebody tonight that I used to sell crack to. I swear to God, we had like a 20-minute conversation with them. And I'm not talking about, he wasn't a crackhead. He was a dealer. Okay. So, I mean, that's the problem with UJC, is that certain people can back up their background to some extent. Chicago Muscle can, SoFlo can, I can. Okay. Even somebody like Lee Cole could provide proof that he was at least a criminal. And I know for some reason that's what, makes, people here a somebody. The more time you did, the more crimes you committed, the more things you've been convicted of make you like the better person, like better and better based on how much you did. Every crime they find out about, you go up a notch. It's unbelievable. It's bizarro world. It's ass backwards. In regular society, you'd go down. In mob tube, you go up. Okay. I said I was a drug dealer, and I have a criminal record that proves it. I didn't get a simple possession of shit. Everything was a fucking delivery, and possession with intent to deliver. That means I sold the drugs. You swear to fucking God that you gave soft white underbelly guy paperwork proving everything you told him. JC, you've been here 3 fucking years, my friend. Why haven't you shown it to us? I remember Ray Mundy said that too. Oh, I gave this one paperwork. I gave that one paperwork. He used to say he gave Stacks paperwork proving his shit. I forget what you call it now. The fuck do you call it? I forget. But all the stuff that proves the claims he made. He said that he gave it to Stacks. I talked to Stacks. Stacks was like, he didn't give me nothing. I know he's a fucking liar, but he gets me views. You know what I mean? Ray Mundy's full of shit. He has no proof. That's why he told Cinemills that it fucking, that there was a fire and it burnt up in a fire. A fire that there's absolutely no proof of. Just something he made up, something else he made up. You know what I mean? That's JC. Where's the proof? Show us. Show us a criminal record, dickhead. Show us anything that you claimed on that show. Show it. Show us that it's true. Any of it. Are you fucking for real? And like I said, you got to be a douchebag to brag about being a criminal. But that's what you want to do. You went on Soft White Underbelly. You probably could have talked about a million things. Instead, you tried to make yourself look like, I don't know, a cartel leader and a mafia boss at the same fucking time. Like, you for real, bro? Like, you're the one that thinks this shit's impressive. Us guys who are actually criminals, we're not proud of it. I mean, we're not. We don't go around bragging about it. So I don't know, man. You're trying to be something you're not, of course. And you're mad at the people who are actually that. You're mad at the people who are actually that. And now you're saying crazy shit. Yeah, I have it all the time, Chicago. This fucking room is haunted as a motherfucker. There was a huge orb one day. I got a video of it. It's very faint, but you can see it still if you focus. So this is unbelievable. Like, you got the world's biggest liar calling people who aren't lying liars. And why does he have to do it? Why? Because, again, he thought he was going to go on Soft White Underbelly and blow up. He thought he was going to be the fucking man. Thought he was going to get all kinds of respect. And instead, he got called out and he got humiliated over and over again in that fucking comment section. Yeah, I saw Chicago. I got to look back. I didn't see it on the thing, but I saw your comment. I didn't see it on the screen, but it happens a lot, man. This room is haunted. A kid that used to live in this room, he after moving out of here and moving back with his mother and stuff like that, he OD'd, with my stepson was with him when he OD'd. You've heard the story a million times. Kid's name is Devin. So, and we did some Ouija board shit in here one day, and I'm not even going to tell you what was said and shit, but it was real fucked up. And there's no way Shanna was moving that thing. So yeah, I believe to some extent, me, I'm up and down. I'm an atheist. I don't think that really has anything to do with the afterlife, believing in it or not. I think you could be somebody who just doesn't believe in God like me and possibly believe in some sort of, I don't know, paranormal shit. But, I'm always up and down with it. I never know what I believe when it comes to that. But there's some crazy shit. This door opens and closes by itself all the time. And I'm not talking about it creaks open a little, it creaks closed a little bit. No, I'm talking about this shit slams shut and opens up wide. A lot of weird shit going on here. This house is fucking haunted. It's been here forever. It's old as fuck. If there's such a thing as a house being haunted, this house is haunted. So, guys, come on. It's Friday. Guys, 135 people. You can't donate on a Friday? Come on. I don't know, man. I just, this guy's a fucking idiot. And to hear him lie about me over and over and over and this shit. Like, bro, you can't lie about this. We all everybody saw everything I said. And you know how people hang on my every word. Trolls out there, provide a clip of me saying it was JC. Provide a clip. I want to see it. These people hang on my every fucking word. I never said it was JC. I said it was NB, and I never wavered from it. Never. It's even SoFlo. Do I believe Johnny Mac told SoFlo he made the memes? Yes. And I know why he did it. You know what I mean? Because he knew that the SoFlo at the time hated Angel and he wanted to be tight with him. But he still didn't do it. It was NB. That's all there is to it. You know what I mean? That's facts, B. I think I got this one. $4.99. Thank you, sir. Dexter Morgan, $2. JC is a panel hopper. He is. He's also a cocksucker. Jane Creek, $10 for the entertainment FBS. Thank you. An amateur historian, $5. Thank you, bro. I never see you anymore. Where the fuck have you been, sir? I gotta watch back now, Chicago, and see the fucking orb or whatever. OC, $20 for Happy Friday. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. I made a little money on the first show, so it's not going to take a lot to make it a decent day. It was in front of me. Yeah, I'm going to play it back. So I know it happened within, what was this comment? 9:36. So it happened within like the last 5-10 minutes or so. Okay. I'll check it out. Shannon will be thrilled to see that. Bill Stacks, chatters with Stacks. Hope that is not JC. Just can't believe it. Enlighten me, please. No. JC is a guy named Jeff Crow. He has a channel called, what the fuck? I don't even want to plug his channel. Not like it would do him any good. But he used to be called Mob Entertainment Group. He has some corny name for his channel. It just doesn't even make sense. I can't remember what it was, but I remember seeing it and being puzzled by it. It was just a terrible name in general, you know. He's one of the most obnoxious people, Martha, that you've ever seen. You heard his voice right there, right? He's one of the most obnoxious people you've ever seen or heard. You know what I mean? He's always thought he was a big deal. Always thought. I remember months and months and months ago when me and another content creator stopped talking. JC, I think, took his side. Whatever. I could give a fuck. I'd rather JC be over there. You know what I mean? As long as he's not here embarrassing me with his fucking cartel stories. And by the way, the reason he turned on me to begin with is because I was debating somebody and they said, do you believe JC was in a cartel? And I said, of course I don't. You guys saw it, right? I wasn't dissing him, but I won't lie for you. I said, of course I don't believe he was in a cartel. You know what I mean? What do you think? I'm fucking stupid? And that drove him crazy. But anyway, around that time, me and another guy stopped talking. He started, talking his shit. And he started talking about what a big deal he was. He used to do this with, matter of fact, I think it was around that time. Oh, yeah. He started talking about how him and John A. Light and Gene Borello are the most important people here and how he's hugely successful. Before that, he got some, or at least he claimed to have had some sponsorship for his channel. And he's telling everybody, oh, they're all just jealous of us. They're jealous of me. They're jealous of you. They're jealous of this one, that one, because we're actually successful. And I have a sponsor for my show, and none of these guys could get sponsors. Meanwhile, I don't even know if he ever got paid a nickel. I don't remember him advertising shit, promoting anything. I don't know. But according to him, with some gun store or manufacturer or something, I don't know, had some sponsorship deal. And that made him a huge fucking big deal. Then it was the John thing, and it still is that, okay? He did the soft white underbelly, and he's running around telling everybody how him and Gene and Johnny Light are the top 3 people here. There's nobody above. Like, he is right up there with John and Gene. You know, he's forgetting a lot of people in between there, but no, he keeps saying it over and over and over again. What a big deal, how successful he is, and how people like me are jealous of him. Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, I'm not even going to get into the money thing. But again, even a night like tonight, where there's probably another show going on, it's very controversial, a lot of fighting. I think you're even on it. I still got 132 people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm making money. And I've been having a fantastic last couple of weeks, money-wise. You know, I've always been the big guy here, the big shot, the big deal. We all know that. We all know it. Okay? Everybody either wants to be my friend or my enemy, but they want to be associated with me somehow. I've always been the leader here for the whole fucking community. Okay? And you've never even been a blip on anyone's radar. You were always a joke. Everybody, I couldn't even have you on my panels without my own people making fun of you. And I don't blame them. I mean, holy shit. And he's disgruntled. He's very angry. He's very upset. You know what I mean? That he's never been able to make something of himself. He likes to latch on to other content creators and then take credit for their success, stuff like that. You know, but he's never been able to do anything to make himself relevant here. And he's not going to be able to do it now. You know, you say whatever you want about me, JC. I'm not doing these shows all the time. I know you want me to. Bottom line is, we were busy all day. I didn't think about MobTube for 11 seconds. Okay, it's my favorite number, 11. I don't know why. Two or three people sent me clips, and I wanted to do a show to try to make a little extra money, because I believe that there's no such thing as enough money. You know, I try to make as much as I can. So when I got these clips, I said, thanks for the topic, JC. I'm going to annihilate you tonight. So here I am. JC goes on Sugar's panel and sucks MRE's dick now. Dude, don't stand for shit. Anyone who stands next to that Nazi kitty diddler and Sugar is a scumbag lowlife. Yeah, you want to talk about pink veal. You want to talk about somebody calling your whoever's somebody with cancer in your family. Bro, you're aligned with MRE? You think he's done worse than that? I assure you he has. The motherfucker, him and his pig friend NB had a person's medical insurance canceled when either his son or his daughter, I can't remember. I know how to find the guy. I remember his channel name. I tried to reach out to him once. I didn't hear anything in response. But his child was sick with cancer. I believe it was his daughter. Okay, and needed chemo. And they got his insurance canceled. And I believe NB just admitted that the other night. She called the fraud department or something. Yeah. Okay, so don't tell me shit, bro. And MRE don't even like you. He don't even like you. He's never gonna like you. He made a fool out of you the other night. You did something that none of us would have ever done on here, and I mean none of us. There's not a content creator I could think of who would have done what he did. He went on, except for those simps that follow MRE. He went on Suge's show and apologized profusely to fucking MRE. He was kissing his fucking ass. MRE is like, you're still a bitch, and you're just calling him names and putting him down. And JC's like, well, I do apologize. You're a pussy, bro. You're a pussy, man. And you're always going to have to deal with the fact that I'll be the guy that matters here, and several other people also, you know what I mean? And you won't be one of us. Okay. You won't be one of the people that actually counts and is relevant in any way, shape, or form. You certainly ain't going to be like me. Okay, no fucking way, bro. I showed up and you were here. I don't know if you were already here doing some bullshit, or if you came right after, days after. I don't know. All I know is that You've been here since I've been here. If it might be a matter of days apart, okay? Because you made a video when I hit the 12,000 subs, or did I say 12,000 subs earlier? No, 1,000 subs in 12 days. I hope I didn't say that the wrong way earlier. When I hit the 1,000 subs in 12 days, you made the video about it, like I said, you know. So you've been here that long, and you haven't been able to make yourself relevant in any way. You haven't been able to even have a successful channel or make any money on here. I remember when I sent you a $5 super chat because I felt so bad, bro, because you just got monetized and you had like 6 people watching you. You know what I mean? I'm like, this poor bastard. You know, and I bought a membership to your bitch ass channel that I didn't keep for long. And he's been ran right the fuck off of MobTube several times, and he always comes back. He's been run off of MobTube. I don't know. There was the last time, I don't know how long he was gone, but he deleted his channel. I forget why that happened. It was around the time where I said I don't believe he was ever in a cartel. Yeah, I don't remember I don't know what the fuck he came back for. I think he came back because he had this deal worked out with Gene. And let me tell you something. I know Gene. I talked to Gene. I know why Gene was doing shows with JC. I know why he was doing shows with JC. In case any of you were wondering, Gene would not embarrass himself by going on a channel like that, you know, but I know why he did it. So, and he's not doing it no more. You know what I mean? So, I could tell you that. Take it from me. Let me see what we got here. Malik Irvin, $4.99. Just a reminder, show your appreciation to the people that are important in your life. Absolutely, Malik. That's why, listen, I got a sick friend, and me and Shanna were at his house today. We took a lot of pictures. We had some good conversation. We reminisced. I showed him an old, it was for a movie premiere. He was in a movie. It was a low budget thing, but I DJ'd the movie premiere, and I had in my trunk, you know, I found it in storage recently, and I've had it in my trunk since. I guess you could say a flyer, you know, promoting it and all that shit. It was on like, you know, cardboard. It wasn't really like a paper flyer. I put it up on my channel before. You guys have seen it. It says Bloody Crisis on it and stuff. But, you know, we reminisced and we had a good time, and, you know, and I'm very glad that Shanna's, you know, able to get to know him and stuff, because, you know, you never know what could happen. So we were talking about that all day, Malik, all day. So, again, bro, I'm so sorry for your loss, man. And thank you. Thank you. He's also a cocksucker. Yeah, he is. I'm always watching and listening. I usually catch the replays. I get lucky. I can catch the live morning show. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. You know, I'm realizing that I have to do the 2 shows, you know, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, because a lot of people can't make it in the morning, you know, so. Or some people can make it in the morning and not the afternoon or the evening. Chicago roll. Albaz, Yizzo, how dare you be late? I recall FBS saying he didn't believe JC wasn't a narco. I didn't believe JC wasn't a narco. Yeah, no, you didn't hear me say that. No, I didn't believe he was. It's insane, man. Fucking cartels. I mean, you realize the imagination he has? Do you realize that this motherfucker, for an unknown reason, at least unknown to us, none of us could figure it out, I'm sure, he just pulled some shit out his ass and decided to say, I'm going to go on Stand Up Guy's show and say, not only that NBA, what? NB, forget it. Not only that NB made the memes, but FBS at one point or another either accused me of it or didn't defend me. And then he wouldn't let me on his panel. You ever know me not to drop the link for a motherfucker? He wouldn't let me on his panel to explain myself. Bro, I wouldn't let you on my panel because you never shut the fuck up, and you're an embarrassment. Anybody who's around you should be humiliated. The way you talk and lie, it's disgusting. You know, everybody was embarrassed by you all the time, bro. I got news for you. Okay, I got news for you. And I didn't want you on the fucking show because, again, you never shut the fuck up. It's just like Lefty. I didn't want Lefty on the panel because he always had some unbelievably irritating background fucking noise while he's walking through a hotel hallway or sitting outside by a fucking central air conditioning thing or something. Like, there was always some insane fucking noise, and it was just disruptive. You know, so you guys are two guys I did not prefer to have on the panel, but you always wanted to be here. You know, but JC, you were worse than Lefty because at least Lefty, you could mute him. He was making a mistake. You know, he was just sitting in a bad area, walking in a bad area. You just don't shut the fuck up. Nobody can cut you off. It's impossible. People will try to cut you off, and you'll keep talking. Whoever the fuck raised you never taught you. You know what I mean? That there's certain times you got to be fucking quiet. If you say something to somebody, you must give them time to respond. Things like that. You're a fucking idiot, bro. And I'll tell you what, man. I think just within the last couple of months, I think, well, maybe I should say a couple of months ago, I think you had a couple of allies, you know, a couple of months ago. You know, I think I know who they were. It seemed like you had a couple of allies, people that were actually still accepting of you and treated you like a friend. I'm imagining with all this shit I'm hearing, I imagine that, oh, I imagine that, what was I saying? I just got a thing that said $2 from Joey Dimes for Gene did a show with JC 6 hours ago. Yeah, I wonder what JC paid him. I forgot what was I saying? I don't remember. There's probably something good too. Anyway, I don't know. Should I just do it? Should I do it? Give me a second. Okay, yeah, you know me. I can't just let something go. I have to know. I have to finish it. You know what I mean? I can't handle afterwards knowing that there was something I was going to say and I didn't say it. Yes, thank you, Jesse Roth. A couple of months ago, he had allies. Yeah, he did. I think he had a couple of people who were friends with him, but I can't imagine with all the shit he's doing now that they're still his friends. I could be wrong. I don't know. And to each his own. Who cares? If you want to be his friend, be his friend. But you're talking about all types of people now. You're not just talking about me. You know, you're talking about common sense. You said this about Pink Veal, which is just a disgusting thing to say. Look, I hated Bofa with a fucking passion. I never said a bad word about Bofa after he passed. Never. I never said a bad word about him. It's just not necessary. The guy's dead. Were you going to do that? The fuck are you doing, bro? There's a family out there missing this person. There's friends of his on here. And you think he deserved to die because apparently, he pranked somebody in your family? And let's be honest, just like NB and Tony Pizza, if it's coming out of JC's mouth, it's either a cock or a lie. How'd you like that one, Chicago? That was pretty good. I came up with the cock part right before I said it. It's either a cock or a lie. Okay. And more often than not, I think it's a cock. I mean, a lie. Okay. I'm not sure about that, honestly. I don't know which he has in his mouth more often, lies or cocks. I don't know. It's not important, but they're both in there from time to time. Okay. And he lies. If he's saying it, it's a lie. It's a lie. And now, by the way, he said tonight that he's going to mass flag my channel and he's going to shut it down and ruin me. Bro, I'm not going to take a single video down or put anything on private. You have a ball. I've been mass flagged by fucking hundreds of trolls at a time. I don't do things that are going to get my videos taken down. And anytime I say something that YouTube might not like, I make sure that video is not monetized. Therefore, they have no interest in taking it down. Okay. That's why it's better sometimes, I think, not to. Because when you monetize shit and they think advertisers are going to see it, I think they give you a strike a lot quicker. Okay. Have a ball, bro. Have a ball. And how are you going to mass flag anything? You don't have 3 friends in this whole world. You can get MRE and them to do it for the 90th time. You know what I mean? I got no worries. I have no worries. I'll be okay. And even if somehow you get it taken down, I got another one. What the fuck? Everybody else just keeps creating new ones. Why not me? So, bottom line, JC, is I will always be able to do this, whether it's on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, which who gives a fuck about that? We see how well it worked out for stand-up guy, but even that would work out 10 times better for me. I will always be able to use my voice to entertain people and make money. Always, long as I have a voice. As long as I have a voice. Okay, so you're not going to shut anything down, bro. And you're a joke to me. And your life is a joke to me. And you know, I every morning when I wake up and I count the things I'm grateful for, one of the things I'm most grateful for is that I am not you or anyone like you. I'm not you. I'm not MRE. You know, I'm not any of the troll army. I'm a real person with a real fucking life. And you guys hate it because you would give your left fucking nut to have my life. You know that's the truth. A lot of people are jealous of me on here. Content creators, fucking people in chats, random people, trolls. I'm used to it. It's been going on for years. And you're one of them. You've been jealous of me from the beginning. From the beginning. Thank you for filling me in on JC. Fortunately, I never heard or saw his channel. I guess I am lucky. You never want to. You'll be bored to fucking tears. I always hated when SoFlo brought him on his panel. He wouldn't shut the fuck up. SoFlo had to yell at him. Oh, yeah. I had to yell at him from time to time, too. I try to be nice, but... All right, Dells. That was my name. Thanks for being here. His live shows would get stacks numbers. They're fucking disgusting. Disgusting. All right, let me get through. JC was trashing Angel forever, saying he's going to sue her. Jeff Cuck is a douchebag. Oh, yeah, you know what? Let me get to one other thing. This is not about Angel, but let me get to one other thing here. JC apparently... Oh, Amateur Historian, member for 19 months. You said other creators were being friendly. Yeah. Thank you guys for reminding me. I had to go back and listen to my videos. I quite often do. Yes, it's a lack of basic manners. The Monpass thing. This is another thing. Jimmy Clanger, what's up, my friend? This is another thing JC, is denying now that he had anything to do with that. He was part of it from the very beginning. Trust me, guys. I was friends with SoFlo then. I was watching his show every day. You know me. Between me and JC, who's the fucking liar, okay? Trust me. I'm telling you the truth. Not only did he go along with the Monpass thing and swear on everybody's panel and everywhere somebody would let him talk or type in the chat, he said that he was right. That SoFlo was right about the Monpass family, and he said he even saw proof himself to back it up. But then, when we found out who our friend Chicago here really was, and the Monpass thing was being put to bed, JC was on SoFlo's show, and I swear to God, I think I might have a clip of it. And he said, and this would suck because I was cool with JC then. It was another time he embarrassed us. I didn't want to fucking, he's in my chat right after SoFlo's chat saying this. It's like, how do I, people are going to call him out for this. What do I do? That's why like I said, I wouldn't lie for the guy. I'm not going to protect him or his feelings. He's a douchebag. Let him be a douchebag. But he said, no, it's not David Monpass, but we did some research and it turns out, Chicago Muscle or Harry Wessels was related to David Monpass. So David Monpass is related to Harry Wessels. He said it and he said it and he said it over and over again. Chicago Muscle. Are you related to a guy named David Monpass? SoFlo admits he made a mistake. You know what I mean? But JC is a follower. So he could even know you're wrong and he won't tell you. He'll just go along with it so you like him. You know what I mean? Look, Chicago's cracking the fuck up. He said it was a troll in the chat. Is that what he said? Oh yeah, but he said that too. But he also said that it was somebody that no. Chicago, didn't he say that they did research it and David Monpas is related to you? Didn't they say that? That's Facts B is right about this, but it was also the other thing. Unfucking real. And you expect to have credibility around here, bro? Oh my God. Yeah, see, I told you. I have a bad memory, but there's certain things I will always fucking remember. And you got to remember, I never believed the David Monpas thing. So when I heard JC saying that he looked up this, and this, and I know I had already looked it up and I found out he was wrong. You know what I mean? When he's saying I looked up this and I looked up this and I looked up this, and yes, we were right. We just, David Monpas wasn't actually Chicago Muscle, but he's related to him, or he was a troll in the chat. Nah, bro. Nah, man. I researched it myself, and I actually researched it. Okay, there was no relation. You know what I mean? So JC said that, and he kept saying it, and it's just more proof that he will say whatever people want him to say. Why do you think he's on Stand Up Guys trashing me and common sense and people that Stand Up Guy fucking hates? Because he'll go whichever way the wind blows. If he knows you have an enemy and he wants to be your buddy, he'll go after that enemy to try to, gain some sort of friendship with you. So that's that. So listen to me, guys. Listen to me. It's 10:02. I'm going back to Shanna time. It is now Shanna time, which means I have to go. I'll be back on tomorrow at some point, probably 11 a.m., 11:15. Love you all, and until next time, salute.